Hello guys, welcome to Cognizance IAS Coaching. I'm Miss Abhijeet. So this is News Trading with Abhijeet. Today's date is 29th November 2020. Today we are going to read the Hindu newspaper of 29th November 2020. So let's start. So hello guys. So let's start the Hindu newspaper. Yes, on Sunday. We are prepared to stay at Delhi border for 6 months. Thousands of farmers dug in their heads in the Singhu border between Delhi and Haryana on Saturday, decided to stay put, not to move to Burari ground to ensure that their movement against the centre's new farm laws does not lay down. We are fully prepared to stay here for 6 months and stay longer if you're not here. Our demands are not meet, said Dilbal Singh, a 25-year farmer from Karnal. Ready for talks in Burari Shah. The centre is quite willing to hold talks with farmers groups if they are prepared to shift to the designated protest site in Burari. Union Home Minister Amit Shah said late on Saturday. The farmers group said they would respond after internal consultations on Sunday morning. Power cuts leave Kashmir's COVID-19 patients gasping. Oxygen connectors using home treatment breakdown. Kashmir is not new to winter wars, but this year unpredicted and unscheduled electricity cuts have left hundreds of oxygen-dependent COVID-19 patients on edge. PM takes stock of vaccine development by three films. He visits facilities in Ahmedabad, Hyderabad and Pune. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday visited the facilities of three biotechnology companies that are testing different COVID-19 vaccine candidates. The companies, two of which have begun phase 3 trials and thousands of volunteers, are expected to manufacture millions of doses in the first half of the 2021. If the candidates pass regulatory muster, Mr. Modi began his tour by visiting the Shadila manufacturing facility near Ahmedabad wearing a PPE kit. He reviewed the vaccine development process all at the company research center. Kejriwal draws hope from third wave trends. Capital reports 69,051 test cases, 4,999 cases. The National Capital reported 4,999 new COVID-19 cases, highest ever of test at 69,051 in the last 24 hours, according to the health bulletin released by the Delhi government on Saturday. India to host SCO summit tomorrow. Modi and Imran Khan to skip virtual meeting that will be attended by 6 p.m. India hosts the heads of the Government Council meeting of the Eight Nations Shanghai Cooperation on Monday, but Prime Minister Narendra Modi will not attend the meeting, which will be chaired by Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu instead. Governor OK's UP conversation ordinance. Legislation provides for jail term. Uttar Pradesh Governor Anandiben Patel promulgated an ordinance on unlawful conversation days after it was passed by the Yogi Adityanath cabinet. Officials said on Saturday. The Uttar Pradesh province of unlawful conversation of religion ordinance 2020 was cleared by the state cabinet earlier this week and promulgated on November 27th. Burari grounds remains largely empty. COVID-19 inquiry camp and other facilities are being set up. Nirankara ground in Burari, where Delhi police has allowed farmers to protest, were largely empty on Saturday, with only a few groups sitting at the site. Farmers camped under flyover at Ghaziabad, Delhi border. We are waiting for our farmer brothers from UP to join us, it says BKU leader. Hundreds of farmers under the banner of Bharatiya Kisan Union occupied the space between the flyover and the Ghaziabad Delhi border on Saturday. They were protesting against the three farm laws and demanded that minimum support price be mandatory by law. Air quality in Delhi drops to poor category. The air quality of Delhi, Gurgaon and Noida detroit to the poor category on Saturday as per Central Population Control Board. The air quality of the national capital is expected to further detroit to the very poor category on Sunday. AAP government provoking farmers, BJP, anti-national and anti-prime minister slogans being raised. The BJP on Saturday accused the Aam Aadmi Party government and Congress of provoking thousands of farmers from Punjab travel to Delhi. Leaders of the opposition in the Delhi Assembly, Ramveer Singh Baduri, accused the city government of ensuring that Delhi farmers were the most exploited of their lot in the country. Denied Bidi, 3 men stabbed labor to death. Hindu college terminated to help needy students. Application must submit income proof in view of financial constraints being faced by the students due to the ongoing pandemic. The Hindu Colleague Alumni Association said that members will provide annual study grants to needy married students. The DCV rescues child marriage victim in Delhi. NGR 6 report on illegal water extraction. Following a plea alleging an illegal extraction of water in the Mughal here for commercial purposes, the National Green Tribunal directed the district administration to take immediate steps and furnish an action taken report on the same. So the class fields. All of us, let's go to weather watch. Rainfall and temperature, air quality, select pros 8 yesterday. Forecast for Sunday. Heavy rainfall likely at isolated places over Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Thunderstorm with lightning at isolated places like over Kerala, Mahe, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Squally weather likely over the southeast and adjoining southwest of Bay of Bengal and South Andaman Sea. Punjab Haryana CM's trade parts. The chief ministers of Haryana and Punjab hurled accusations at each other on Saturday over the ongoing farmers' occasion. Congress sits out the Haryana CM. Haryana CM. Congress leaders of Haryana and Punjab on Saturday hit out the Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal, accusing the state government of adopting an aggressive stance against farmers during the ongoing aggression against the Central Farms Laws in Delhi. Rajasthan slashes COVID-19 test rate for private lab. Rate now cut to 800 from 1,200. And the Rajasthan government on Saturday fixed the rate for RT-PCR diagnostic test for COVID-19 infection conducted by private laboratories at 800 rupees, slashing it by 400 rupees. Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot said the rate had been reduced from 1,200 following a drop in the price of test kits. The death rate is 1. The death rate due to in the infection of Rajasthan is below 1%, which is one of the lowest in the country. Odisha to compensate fishermen. The Odisha government has decided to compensate fishermen for the loss or damage of nets if girls get engaged during fishing in the Mahanadi River. We are prepared to stay at Delhi border for 6 months. At the border, a group of young girls from different universities and student bodies in Punjab and Haryana have also joined the movement and they sing revolutionary songs. Vigilance conducts searches at state-run KSFE's minister funds. Court named Operation Budget the drive primarily locked at chit fund scheme. Kerala Finance Minister T.M. Thomas Isaac on Saturday claimed the Vigilance and the Anti-Corruption Bureau for expecting a statewide surprise such as search on Kerala State Financial Enterprise officers. The VSAB anti-corruption drive code-named Operation Budget looked at the KCF church fund scheme privately. Not awaited for probe against Shindizala. The Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau appears to have led the group for a preliminary and anti-corruption inquiry against the leader of the opposition, Ramesh Chanditala. The Kerala Congress has slammed the move as an election-era political stunt and witch hunt. Yediyurappa political secretary recovering case booked. Enna Santosh, Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, political secretary and grandnephew, who is being treated as at MS Ramaya Hospital after already attempted to end his life, is recovering and stable. In statement from the hospital said, is admitted after he consumed an excess amount of sleeping pills on Friday night. 5 lakhs token of 8 killed in cyclone in AP. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y. Jagan Mohan Reddy announced and ratio of 5 lakhs to the next kin of 8 persons who died due to the impact of cyclone Nivar in the state of the 6 belong to Chittoor district and 2 of Kadapa. Infections test positivity low in AP. With the positivity rate of 1.27, state adds to 625 cases, Karnataka state in 1.37. In Telangana, total number of cases are 2,68,418. The active cases are 10,637. Recovered cases are 2,56,330. And the deaths are 1,451. In Kerala, total number of cases are 5,93,957, with active cases 64,834 and recovered cases 5,26,797, and the deaths are 2,196. In Tamil Nadu, the total number of cases 7,79,046, active cases are 11,073, and the recovered cases are 7,56,279. The deaths are 11,694. In AP, the total number of cases are 8,67,063. The active cases are 11,571 and the recovered cases are 8,48,511. Deaths are 6,981. And in Karnataka, the total number of cases are 8,82,608 and the active cases are 24,757 and the recovered cases are 8,46,082 and the deaths are 11,750. So these are the COVID-19 cases in each state, and COVID infections test positivity low in AP. With positivity rate of 1.27, states at 625 cases more at Karnataka. PM takes stock of vaccine development with 3 films. India to host SCO summit tomorrow. Green light for semi-high-speed train line. Responding to the NIT Ayog, Kerala leads managers to reduce cost. Determining the cost of silver line realistic, the government said 70% of alignment transit to rate the same level. Helped to reduce the cost per alignment through vacant land and least populated villages, 10 stations at the rate of 1.8 kilometers, stone ballast for 475 kilometers of track, modern technology for designing Americans on soft soil and precast construction bridges, and by going for that alignment instead of the initial position of the elective Ayog over cost of land acquisition and displacement. ED likely to quiz Pinay's private secretary next week. Agency to serve him notice for 3rd time. The Enforcement Directorate is likely to question CM Ravindra in addition. Also Private Secretary to Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan early next week as part of its probe into the diplomatic baggage gold smuggling case. Political scene heats up in West Bengal. Sumanta Bay addressed rally today. West Bengal witnessed Hectic political activity along with the war of words among the political parties on Saturday, a day after Tribunal Congress leader Sumanto Adhikari resigned from the state cabinet. Amid snowfall, 52% turnout in German Kashmir poll. The made election to the District Development Council, the first electoral exercise in Jammu and Kashmir since the abolition of its special status last year, recorded a peaceful 52% voting on Saturday despite the cold weather and a snow cover. In many constituents, Jammu and Kashmir recorded 51.76 polling in the phase 1. The polling was by and large peaceful in 43 constituents, about 3.62 lakh of the 7 lakhs 842 voters, 1.93 lakh men, 1.69 lakh women voted to choose their representatives. State Election Commissioner K.K. Sharma said this. We oppose the conversation bill, says Akhilesh. Government will talk to farmers in Borari, Home Minister. As I said in the starting, Home Minister is ready to talk to the farmers. The centre is not willing to hold talks with farmers group if they are prepared to move to the Borari grounds. The farmers groups which are demanding a repeal on 3 agricultural laws said they would respond after internal considerations on Sunday morning only. No nod for contempt case against Bhushan. Opposition wants PM to speak to farmers. 8 parties issued joint statement. Opposition leaders from across the political spectrum on Saturday targeted the Narendra Modi government for its handling of the ongoing farmers' protests, with the Congress asking the Prime Minister to talk to the farmers instead of getting himself photographed with corporate officers. Maharashtra leads to COVID-19 case Italy. India registers 41,322 infections, 485 deaths in 24 hours. Over 69% of the 41,322 new COVID-19 cases reported in span of 24 hours were from 8 states and union territories, with Maharashtra recording the highest number of new infections, followed by Delhi and Kerala, the Union Health Minister said on Saturday. Vaccine volunteer sues S2 Oxford Group. He allies adverse reaction hospital panel says it was not due to the COVID shield. CBI searches 45 places in cold case. Illegal mining of 2 Bengal collieries. The Central Bureau of Investigation on Saturday searched 45 locations in 4 states in connection with the illegal mining and theft of coal from Kutsari and major recorders in West Bengal's West Burden. SC appointed panel expanding territory. Government accuses monitoring committee for the capital for overreaching itself. Shiny stones in Nagaland may weak with. Yesterday also, we have read this news that there are some shiny stones came out, sparkling stones that triggered a diamond rush in Nagaland. Monitoring in the last few days could be a mystery and preliminary finding a term of journalists has revealed. Odisha forms society to prop killing of 5-year-old. Odisha government on Saturday considered a special investigation team to probe the kidnapping and murder of 5-year-old girl in Raigad district and requested the Odisha High Court to appoint a sitting judge to monitor the probe. Neighbors agree to intel sharing. Yes, India, Sri Lanka and Maldives on Saturday agreed to expand the scope of intelligence sharing, including terrorism and cyber security, after a meeting in which they discussed common security threats. National Security Advisor Ajay Doval, who arrived in Colombo on Friday, called the Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa on Saturday and participated in the discussion with the Indian Ocean neighbors. Doval got by a discussion Ajay Doval, who met Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa on Saturday, discussed key bilateral issues including Indian investments, regional security, in a one-on-one discussion that comes evident, highlighting the geopolitical context in the island nation. Iran's Supreme Leader President vows revenge over slain scientist. Iran's supreme leader on Saturday called the definitive punishment of those being killed killing of a scientist linked to Tehran disbanded military nuclear program, saying the the Republic has blamed on Israel. Israel, long suspected of killing an Iran scientist a decade ago, amid tensions over the Tehran's nuclear program, has yet to comment of killing on Friday of more than five. What does the killing mean for Iran? Country faces a growing dilemma over its response to repeated attacks. 6 deaths as rival protesters clashes Iraq. Death toll from clashes among rival protesters in Iraq's southern city of Nasiriyah rose to 6 dead, medics told AFP on Saturday. U.S. Navy deploys aircraft carrier to Gulf. U.S. aircraft carrier USS Nimitz was deployed to the Gulf this week, days before the killing of Iran top nuclear scientist. All through the U.S. Navy said on Saturday the deployment was not related to any specific threat. Operations in Tigray region complete away. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said that military operations in the northern Tigray region have been completed shortly after he announced federal troops has seized full control of the regional capital of Tigray on Saturday evening. How China is controlling COVID-19. Lockdowns, mass testing, contact tracing and mask use helped China tackle virus. That China's body returned to normalcy with people coming back to work in June and July, students returning to schools and colleges in August, and surge in domestic tourism during the October national holiday that almost matched pandemic levels has been greeted aboard with a mixture of skepticism and incredulity. China's first domestically made nuclear reactor goes online, working on Long one began in 2015, 6 others in work. China powered up its first domestically developed nuclear reactor, the Yulong 1, a significant step in Beijing's attempts to become less dependent on its Western allies for energy security and critical technology. IS militants kill 4 Christians in Indonesia. Islamic State linked external killed 4 people in a remote Christian community on the Indonesian island of Sulawesi, authorities said Saturday, and with one victim beheaded and another buried on death. Due to manufacturing rebound puzzles economists. The in India manufacturing sector which rebounded from a 39.3 contracted in GVA, its gross value added in the April-June quarter to clock 0.6% growth in the second quarter, has left economists scrambling to reconcile conflicting official data and trying to square the latest GDP estimate that suggests the economy fared better than expected. Unilateralism is hurting global economy, Prabhu. Nations need to work together now. India's refer to the G7 to G20 Suresh Prabhu has said that the growing tendency among nations to frame inward-looking policies and spur monetarism is a recap of a greater disaster for the global economy that's already hobbled by COVID-19 pandemic. Coimbatore startup installs 8 RS at 2 airports. Make it your schemes Royal Infant on the go. 80% to 90% of the demand on food products comes via MI software platform. India's key to IBM's pursuit of the 1 trillion hybrid cloud opportunity. Tech firm sees local partnerships growing as country accelerates its digital push. As per the next 3 years, IBM has further strengthened its long-term relationship with the GSI's community in India and globally in India, South Asia. We will continue to drive a razor-sharp focus on our strategy imperatives. Pilot study finds potential signal indicative of loss of torn off blood vessels after cardiac surgery. The research noted a weakening of the possible repair mechanisms of blood vessels in patients who showed clinically significant vasophagia. No species of geckos found in Eastern Ghats. This is 12 species to be discovered outside the Western Ghats, a new species of lizard. The smallest known Indian geckonoid has been discovered in the Eastern Ghats. Studies shows that the species belong to genus Maspas in India. 45 diverse species have been found. Morphological reshaping in guttural toads in molars in short time. In 1922, the guttural toad, a common amphibian in southern Africa, was introduced to the Republic minorities in control cane beetles. They were moved to the neighboring Reunion Island around 19 at the biocontrol. Ari Lamb, a new technology for detecting COVID-19. Speed, simplicity and cost effectiveness make this ideal method for diagnosis. The novel coronavirus SARS-CoV-2 causes the coronavirus disease COVID-19 in the pandemic that's highly infected, and every day thousands of people are newly infected since there is no vaccine for cure for the novel coronavirus vaccine. Today, there is strong need for rapid, specific and sensitive SARS-CoV-2 detection technology to contain the virus. Ayurvedic doctors and scientists for surgeries. What are the issues around allowing non-anatomic surgeons to receive the training for basic procedures? The source of fire is on November 20, the Central Council of Indian Medicine, a statutory body set up under the Ayush Ministry of Regulated Indian Systems to the Medicine issued a gazette notification allowing the postgraduate Ayurvedic practitioners to receive formal training for a variety of general surgery, ENT, ophthalmology, and dental procedures. Scaling new heights. Why is NASA SpaceX Crew launch significant? What are the other trends in commercial space sector? Perhaps the most stunning instance of the collaboration between two public enterprises and the private sector in recent times is that between NASA and SpaceX only, and it's stunning because of their sheer extent of the frontier. It's trying to reach with its reusable rockets, class capsules to carry payloads and crew competitive pricing. SpaceX has revolutionized the space sector. The large instances of these include the launch of the Crew Dragon spacecraft on November 15th, which carried out to the International Space Station 4 astronauts Michael Oppens, Victor Glover and Shannon Walker of the NASA and Shoki Noguchi of the Japanese Aerospace. The complexities of the cyclone forecasting. Why was the never storm easier to track it out? Do meteorological warnings help in preparation? Cyclone Nivara has well through Tamil Nadu and brought copious rain, and its wake was the third major cyclone to land on India's coast this year. Besides Amphan and Nisagra, the Nivar storm originated in the Bay of Bengal, vapored up wind speeds close to the 145 km per hour, blowing away roofs and filling standard crops. Forecasts on the road are important, but they cannot override the importance of the preference of the state agencies. The formation of cyclones is preceded by the depressions, and they are often first warnings. Not all depressions become cyclones, but many coastal states, especially those with the history of being battered, begin organizing shelters and evacuation of coastal residents, sea pockets. The implications of Trump pardoning Michael Flynn. No time to lose. India needs to get game right away, and Man City finds that scoring shoes. He highly acclaimed versus Victory Parade. Forest Flame wins Bangalore 1000 guineas. And so this is the Hindu newspaper of 29th November 2020. If you want this newspaper, the PDF link is in the description. You can check there. And I will be back with the newspaper of 13th November 2020. Till then, bye guys. Thanks for watching the live. I'm Abhijeet signing off. Thank you guys, and all the videos link of IS coaching are in the description. You can